So where do you think our pit stop's going to be here?
Wherever I can drive this knife into people.
Okay, got it.
Wow. Rated M for mature.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of PlayStation Underground. This is Tim, and I'm joined by a couple special guests here from Treyarch Studios. We have David Vonderhaar, and we have Miles Leslie.
Hello, hello.
Hey,
How are you?
Doing great. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks
today.
for letting us come up and play around.
Tell us about what you're doing with Operation Grand Heist in general as it pertains to Blackout. What's
So
new?
Operation Grand Heist got a lot of great stuff going on for Blackout fans. So first up, obviously, Ghost Town, which is a primary new destination. But beyond that, this map itself has had some significant work done on it in terms of the supporting structures or destination. So things that are not necessarily named on the map. Some are brand new. Some have been expanded. And what that does is give us more opportunities for more loot in more places, and that gets more important as we add more game modes into the mix. And we try various combinations of players. There's also a prestige system, so you're no longer capped at 80 stars, we call it, or 81. And there's lots of quality of life improvements in the looting and inventory system in general, so you can pick up a weapon and swap the attachments against the gun that you're currently holding in real time. You can grab something and equip it immediately, so that includes medical supplies or a grenade. We like to grab the combat axe, you can throw it, then you can pick it up again and throw it. Right, so that just speeds things along and makes a little bit easier to take inventory management and sort of work with those things.
I love it. Just like I love that jump. That was a great drop.
See, he knows what he's doing.
Well managed. We'll see how we do here. It's going to be a little bit more chaotic now.
Potential collapse detected. Relocation to indicated safe zone is advised.
Yeah, you got
going for buried.
Far circle. Yeah. So what Miles is doing right now is dropping into the buried section. So the Ghost Town is made up of buried from Zombies experience. And then it's also made up of Outlaw or Standoff from the MP experience. And we normally don't commingle both of these sides of things together and put them in a way. And, never in our history has there been any reason or excuse to actually take a Zombies map and then throw it in with the multiplayer experience. And that's exactly what this does. And both of these areas are Western-themed towns, and that's about all they've had in common this entire time until they land as a primary new grand looting destination inside of the Blackout.
Yeah, and they mesh together so well,
don't they?
Swap and attach.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So you just hit triangle.
Yeah. So now he swapped all the attachments on the weapon he was holding with the one.
I love that.
Right. So it's just some simple things that you can do to kind of help this along, and depending on which inventory settings he's using, can you look at your quick equip? Miles, we pull up the thing. Yeah, wait till he gets more than one of something, and I'll show you.
So you can see it on the medical, but I need one more. And then
Yeah, we'll show you what we're talking about.
Keep an eye out for some more med kits here. So one cool thing that I've been loving following on the ramp up to Operation Grand Heist is there's been like Easter eggs kind of. Oh, I heard some gunfire there. There's been some Easter eggs scattered around the Blackout map on the ramp up to the reveal of Ghost Town, right?
Yeah, so a lot of fans, actually. People actually did not pick up on it as quick as we thought it would, but in the end, by the time we got closer, it was starting to get some traction. So you would see sort of here's a great place for swap and attach, by the way, if he wants to hold his current gun. So that's a tactical that he just told everything from. So anyway, sorry. What ends up happening with that is a lot of the supporting structural destinations around the map. We put down survey stakes, right, as an indicator, that if you were going to a brand new construction site.
Pardon our dust type situation.
Exactly. So that was a little teaser. And then actually where Ghost Town is on the map had some pretty literal call-out references to Buried, if you understood Buried and were a fan of that.
There's the clock from Ghost Town, like that was originally hanging in the map. Was that one of the Easter eggs that was there?
It was, yeah. The clock from Outlaw up above, we kind of buried in, which was kind of cool.
Oh, right,
players
yeah.
kind of stumbled upon, like, oh, wait a minute here, and we actually put it in the location that it was going to, that it is now.
That's amazing.
Which is kind of a nice little nod.
I think when you're playing the game, you're trying to survive, so the last thing you're doing is staring at everything. But we have got all sorts of crazy little things going on, and the players do not catch all of them all the time. And we're going to keep that up. So, shout out to the first person who finds what might be in the map right now. You'd never know.
You're going to have to jump in and find out. Yeah, I'm a sucker for that kind of thing, so keep up the good work.
I think you want that armor.
I like that. Yeah. I got to get going here.
Now, I want to see the Cosmic Silverback wearing level 3 armor.
Oh, you want to see that?
Yeah, let's see it.
That's a good call.
Yeah. the Cosmic Silverback wearing level 3 armor.
Ooh,
That's
man.
that's just a big boy.
He
right
was
there.
already a beefy boy.
That's a beefy boy.
Yeah.
Beefy boy.
People are just going to put down their guns as soon as they see you, honestly.
Yeah,
It's really
I mean,
intimidating.
I kind of just want to go brawler. You know, I got circle problems here. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. How far is your nearest vehicle?
Or
You can just take that
Uh-oh.
one. Uh-oh. No, he's out of there.
What is the origins of the Cosmic Silverback? Where does this
Oh, boy.
this beautiful beefy boy come from? Where does
That's some zombie madness.
It's great.
This is a story that has a deep heritage and tradition, and I'm not even sure how appropriate it would be to talk about. There is some friends of Treyarch who the Cosmic Silverback may be named after directly or indirectly.
Okay. We can keep it at that. People can research the mystery on their own. So I'm seeing now the circle problems that you referenced, which is like, that's sort of the trade-off. There was a lot of good loot to be had there, but you ended up on the fringes.
100%. And I'll be honest with you, is because sometimes I'm so focused on
Loot Goblin.
loot nut or trying to kill people.
You were so
that
Loot
I
Goblin.
do terrible circle management, which is why I rely on everyone else in my squad to yell at me. What are you doing?
Well, I also selfishly asked you to focus on Ghost Town for so
That's
long,
true.
so
It's
not
your-
playing
it's your fault.
1-to-1
It's your
like
fault.
you would. Well,
That's
absolutely
not-
my fault.
That's not nice.
I'm just kidding.
You need to. Your manners are poor.
I apologize.
Yeah, good. That's
It's
better.
my own fault.
Are there
Take
any
ownership.
other potential are there any other potential Blackout updates that we might see on the map as we're hoofing it over into the circle? I think you'd mentioned some other examples of
the path he's on is not going to lead us through the finest version of those things. Can you show me the map real quick, Miles? However, the circle management now, if he can find a vehicle, we can drive you right up to one.
Yeah.
So this area did not specifically need any help. Oh my gosh.
This is real life Blackout.
Yeah,
You know, this
but-
is not. This is all of its. It's not.
This is
pretty.
what happens when I play with my squad too. I'm always going circle, circle, circle. They're all still got the loot goblins. They're all still trying to kill somebody that's like 4,000 yards behind us. I'm like, let's just go to the circle. Why do you?
you got to be the adult in the situation.
I'm
Which is
always-
like, listen, this is great, but
it's like, I mean,
Well, not
the squad that I play with has some real hardcore slayers on it, and they get super hyper aggressive on how many kills can they put down in a single round. And I'm like, I like to win,
yeah,
and getting the most kills is not necessarily the key to victory.
yeah, because I mean, you can make it to the top two just by avoiding contact for as long as possible.
Well, you can.
Yeah.
I can, yes,
I believe that's your primary principal playstyle. Am I right?
100%, yes.
But
Is-
that does not result in a victory condition. For
no,
you.
not so much for me in
There you go, Miles.
previous time, but
Grab the ATV and go.
that's why we had to have you guys come in and just tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, the randomness
your
of
ATV.
the map that we've currently loaded has allowed us to spend all of our time in Ghost Town to run across the rest of the map.
That's great.
Yeah.
That does not make for great video capture.
You'll still have at least 2 hit points when you
No,
encounter
it'll be
someone.
fine. You know.
He did burn all of his health.
Someone's gonna sneeze on me. That'll, yeah.
Well, you have level 3 armor. I want no excuses. I want only victory
Okay.
conditions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's right.
Supply drop inbound.
It's just no excuses.
You're still not in
Oh,
the circle.
uh,
You see
Nah,
busted glass?
yeah.
Oh, the ATV's parked there.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a problem here.
Yeah, not unless you eliminate them and take all of their health.
I'm gonna sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg.
So what's your plan now? Let us inside of your
Okay, so right now I'm kind of freaking out. So it's a little scary because I have no health. Okay, I don't really want to burn my sensor dart, but I probably should. I'm also looking for health here.
Yeah, and someone's been through here, so
Someone's
they've
sitting
probably
here.
got
Yeah,
all the
just-
health.
Just straight looted it all.
Yeah, so you're wasting your time.
That's tough.
This is so
Right,
this,
maybe
raw deal.
maybe
so
get
this,
lucky.
this
Go.
door is
Sometime-
closed, and that scares me. And
Oh,
man. So now what's going through my head is I'm totally screwed. I don't know what to do.
I have complete
That's
faith in you.
Blackout.
Yeah, that's right. That's Blackout.
Gotta add the
Welcome to Blackout.
Someone left the door open for you. That's nice.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yep.
and this is why circle management is key.
Yeah.
I think he took
Goodbye.
your ATV.
Yeah, he might have. You know, the
Oh.
circle's right here, so it's okay. I really just, just like just one health somewhere.
Yeah.
You know.
No.
The intensity is real, though.
I'm drenched in sweat right now.
Oh,
That
hello.
was an explosion.
Whoa.
You know, I'm gonna roll up and someone's just gonna be sitting in a bathroom.
Psh, never.
Does that never happen?
It's
in
not
Blackout?
a valid strategy.
Do you guys have any other like preferred places? All things being created equal, like what place do you like to drop most consistently?
Well, the new support structure additions kind of fit my playstyle perfectly with my crew, as we like to go right on the outside of destination. So, you know, there's a new one back there we call kind of the campsite behind the offices, behind Hydro. That's I love personally, and I just love looting up these areas that are kind of, you know, on the edges and then working my way in.
Oh, hello! Little inconspicuous, just like a cosmic silverback.
Oh, he's your. Oh,
He's
Yeah,
yours.
It's gonna be a problem.
Oh, he got
Oh.
back on.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You know,
You're getting the high ground.
I don't know where you went.
You wasted that dart.
You know
So
what?
easy to armchair quarterback in Blackout. I can just sit around and criticize.
It
someone
feels
else's
good.
play all day
It's-
long.
yeah.
Right? It's
Yeah.
like, wow, that
I'm
was
glad-
a bad decision.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying yourself here because I'm just.
Oh, someone on the roof.
Oh,
shoot.
Different guy,
okay,
different guy.
that's okay.
Oh,
That's
see,
okay.
it's like we're actually playing right
Yeah.
now. Well, look, we're in a
Yeah,
squad
it's
and
okay.
we're like
It's
trying
okay.
to help you
It's
out.
okay. It's okay.
Only
It's
5
okay.
hit points left.
It's okay. It's okay.
I think if he looks at you funny,
It's
you're
okay.
gonna die.
Look, we're okay here.
No.
Ready?
No, you
Watch.
don't. You have no health.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Run away.
Okay, here's what's going through my head now.
You're gonna die to the circle. You're gonna die to the circle.
No. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This
You're
is
gonna
just
die to the circle.
prone to victory.
You're
Prone
gonna
to
die.
victory.
You're gonna die to the circle.
Prone to victory.
You
Prone
have
to
5
victory.
hit
Prone to
points.
victory. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be okay. We have made it.
The circle's
Okay.
been waiting its entire existence for this moment. Like this is
The circle does not care
The
about me at all.
collapse.
Okay, don't worry. He won't hear me.
This is the slowest game in the history of Blackout.
That's right. I mean, this has been great. We can always jump into another one.
I don't know what you mean. I'm gonna win
If we
this.
need to.
This is.
No, that would be a fantastic comeback story.
That
From
would. I
Wouldn't
love.
it?
I love sliding with the.
There it is. Let's get back in there.
Kill cam. We must watch.
him watch me just.
Oh no way!
That's what he
Okay,
needed,
okay.
huh?
Oh, why's that? Why's that?
Oh,
thing
he
on?
just what?
Wait, what?
Oh wow, this
Oh.
wasn't even the guy that was fighting me. Well, that's because all you had to do was sneeze at me.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
there it is.
I didn't hear those first couple shots.
All right, we're jumping into one more match. We have succumbed to the one more round
The one more,
syndrome.
Uno mas.
So feel free, Vaughn, jump into whatever you like, what makes you feel fancy
We're
here.
going to try something different here. We're going to show you an area of the map that just didn't exist yesterday that exists today, which is a new supporting structure kind of place. Miles can tell you all
Perfect.
about it while I try to land.
Yeah,
it.
so-
Of course, because we're actually playing on
Yes,
the
this is-
day that the Operation Grand Heist has launched.
That's
so
right.
this is fresh for us.
Operation Grand Heist, one of these things we've done is take a look at the entire Blackout map and looked at the distribution of these supporting structures, as we call them, and we've added a few big ones, kind of at the corners, one at the top, one at the bottom. In the west, Vaughn's dropping to one right now. We kind of call this the
Oh.
campsite.
I have the campsite to myself. It
And,
looks like.
and this is really cool because it's behind what used to be kind of more of a hot drop offices by Hydro, and this is really putting a lot of pressure on sort of the edges and squeezing it into the map.
That's great.
So those are the new ones we've done, and across the entire map, we've taken a look at all the support structures and added more buildings, and cover and other things to help leapfrog you from support structure to support structure in between the destinations, so that you always have some space to loot and get to as well.
Awesome. Yeah, these are the areas I like to land in so that I can actually, fool myself into thinking I might win around every now and again.
That was the whole reason we added
Perfect.
them.
Thank
So
you
it's
so
just-
much. Thank
you're
you.
welcome. Psychological.
Yeah.
It's funny though, because we did when we first started. We do everything on paper, and we had we call these one sheets, and we had all these support structures, and we actually went super ham. Like we thought there was too much, and we're like, okay, let's pare it down, and we pared it down, and then through playing and retail and just looking at everything, we actually brought a lot of it back because, like you said, having these buildings and these spaces is actually really good.
Yeah. Definitely. And it's just like they're so discreet that I feel like, it doesn't pull in,
It doesn't hurt.
your average player, and so you feel smart for having chosen like the outskirts,
Yeah.
a slightly less flashy area to go check out.
I think for as well, and this is for me personally, is I get attached to kind of a route, which is, and I feel it's like a personal thing where I'm like, all right, we're going to go gas station, and then we're going to go bricks, all these random names that you have.
Your squad comes up with nicknames for your favorite spots.
And now you have more of these opportunities. Like, all right, we're going to go campsite, then we're going to go check offices, and then we can rotate from hydro, or we can go down to train.
It's one of my favorite things about working on Blackout is half the stuff that has a name wasn't something that was named. Like the design document for this didn't necessarily say anything, or whatever the name ends up being because of whatever people called it, just ends up being that way. And it's kind of the fun thing. Like it's what is that? It's the campsite.
Yeah.
Will that stick? I don't know, right? Does it matter?
Yeah.
Not remotely, but like the fans own it. Like I think that's a really interesting kind of thing that happens as a result of working on something like this with so much stuff in it.
It's a lot of fun. A perfect example for that is one is obviously the offices, but even if you go to MP, way to the map Fringe from BO3, people called the White House Grandma's House.
Okay.
That was the name of it. We did not name it Grandma's House, but that's what it's known.
I wish we could track back that etymology. I want to know.
What's funny is we actually put that building, parts of Fringe are in Blackout across Rivertown. So we've sprinkled that throughout as well and preserved some of those engagements as well from MP.
I love that. So, Mr. Vonderhaar, let us inside your head a little bit. What's your plan? Is just getting all the good stuff and working your way towards the more popular structures?
So I actually have a little bit of a ways to go. So I bounced out of this section, and I'm doing the loot and go. So as I run by things on my way to the circle, and I'm still looking for a 5.56 gun, not because I have a 7.62. I mean, this is technically a 5.56 gun, but the Grav does not have any attachment capabilities. And it's a great gun for people with better gun skill than me. So I don't have my optimal loadout quite yet. I'm happy with my armor. I have decent equipment. I'm not happy with my attachment situation, and I'm definitely not happy with my health situation. I have no med kits.
It sounds like a lot of excuses.
No try.
I've heard you actually don't have to.
I just am hearing a lot of setup here to getting killed. I don't know.
I've read online that actually you don't have to worry about health kits if you don't take any damage.
Ooh,
so you could try that strategy.
That's a pro strat. He actually has the Grav, right? And or the what's your secondary gun?
I have a Rampart and a Grav.
Okay, yeah. We pulled out some of the zombie guns and put them out in the world now.
Yeah.
So like the MP40 and these other ones that you can't actually put any attachments on are just out in the world. That's another change in the
that's
the new
great
operation, which is cool because now you get the opportunity to use these really unique guns
outside of the asylum area.
And since there's no customization, again, it's one of those choices: is do I just take that gun as it is, or do I try to take something else? Another change to the guns we did, and Vaughn kind of mentioned this before, is LMGs now do almost double damage to vehicles, which is really cool.
Oh, okay.
So that'll incentivize you to pick them up.
Tempting.
Outside of trying to shoot players, is shooting down vehicles ahead of sort of the Hot Pursuit stuff coming out later this week, where it's a vehicle game mode as well. Could be pretty cool.
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit more about Hot Pursuit?
Yeah, Hot Pursuit. Vaughn, do you want to try to go into that while you're playing?
No, go for it. You start, and I'll provide color commentary.
So Hot Pursuit's pretty cool. It's a game mode where we got the new muscle car, and basically bad guys can go into this muscle car to try to get away. And when you're in the muscle car, you can see all the stashes in the map. And the goal is to get to these stashes and get the loot that's inside of them. The money. Oh, you're getting shot.
You got company.
Yeah, where?
Behind. Might have been from the from the mountainside, it looked like.
Oh, whoa, ouch.
And then the police vehicles, if you get in them and you turn on the sirens, which are super loud, you actually get like a mini sensor dart around your vehicle, which is pretty cool. But the trade-off there is that people can hear you, right? So it's like you can use that and try to get near buildings and see if people are in there. And it's basically cat and mouse, switching between. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a fun, thematic, but also just mechanical, addition to the formula, and fits with, the sort of cops and robbers vibe.
Yeah, 100%.
That's great.
It's really fun because you get people trying to be super sneaky, where they're they turn on a siren, they're like, bleep, 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 and then they turn it off, and they're like, I heard you. You're not going to be sneaky. It's the loudest siren ever.
So a good example, Operation Grand Heist does have a very cops and robbers theme to it. That's why you see cop cars and muscle cars. It's why both MP maps have thematic elements that are directly 100% sort of related to the cops and robbers sort of theme. And it's fun for us to think about developing content around, sort of this broad stroke sort of
Mesh mine.
borderline. Thank you. Sorry,
He was getting into it.
Oh, man.
I started
To pick up what on Vaughn's saying, so he
Thanks.
doesn't die.
Good call.
Because
You guys watch each other's backs.
I don't
You're
want
good
to hear
tag
that.
team.
You know, it's just a tag team. It's just straight tag team here. We haven't done this before. We have these themes, right? Like last game and heading into this game is these thematical operations really allow this wrapper where it's another layer of thinking about the content. And it's really engaged the team to challenge, to try to reach out, right? Hey, we're going to do, cops and robbers and this grand heist idea. What's some cool ideas we can do across the spectrum of all the different game modes, Blackout and MP, to really sort of lean into that, and own that. And I think we've captured it, like Vaughn said, and it's really fun. For the team, and I think the players are really going to enjoy it.
Yeah, he chose a really good theme to sort of rally around, like the sort of, reminded of like 70s heist movies a bit, and really, really great.
It's fun with all the different skins as well, like the new like specialist outfits and stuff like that. There's like cop ones as well for Ruin, and he looks like the old like Chips, motorcycle cop.
I love that because there is the a new multiplayer map that's the casino. Yeah.
Casino, yeah, it's over the top. Whenever those outfits come in, we always get a good laugh in the studio as well, because then everyone picks them, and you're just playing against 5 different Elvises.
Well, I know we saw several Cosmic Silverbacks in the staging area too, just posing for each other, which is a beautiful moment.
Oh,
hello.
Oh, no, he's behind you. You want to go forward? No, but
I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh.
eliminate all other players.
All right, so we said it. We said last match was one more match. Anyway, this is our last match. We're going to go in for one more.
Uno mas.
And we may see where people are dropping here, but we may actually go right into Ghost Town.
Slow it down. Look around.
We're going to survey.
There you go. There you go. Now it's on.
Everyone got the memo.
Oh, my
Look at that.
gosh.
Look at the new
Okay.
streamers in there with the green.
Okay. See, now that I went
There we
slow,
go.
this is just...
Now, you're going to get a whole building to yourself.
The church looks fairly...
Oh, no. No, don't land there.
Okay,
Rotate.
abort mission, abort.
No,
Okay,
dude,
let's
no.
hope there's something in here. If not, I'm going to pick up a rock. Vaughn, how come you haven't allowed me to pick up rocks? Okay. Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay,
Be
hey,
Be
we
good.
can make this work. We're just going to take all of this, and we're going to knife people as well. Okay, we're going to mobility and skulker it up.
Oh, man. That's good. That's good. That's a... But you need to stop being so wimpy and just
Okay.
land in there and get a gun, man. I mean, I don't know why you have to, like, abort entirely. I mean,
Just trying to get good footage, Vaughn. I mean, really, that's all it's for.
it's like,
He's getting a good establishing
Yeah,
shot
it's
of Ghost
really-
Town as he runs up here. It's really good. I've a good... Oh, someone
Okay.
could be in the church.
Yeah.
he has no idea. He has no idea. He has no idea. Oh, there's two, though, two. Oh, no!
no!
Oh, no!
Not like this.
No, run! He's behind you.
Potential collapse
Ah.
detected.
That was amazing.
That was a
That was
really good
amazing.
recovery.
I don't know what to do. The adrenaline is pumping. My hands are shaking. I don't know what to do.
But check your circle, because you don't want
Okay.
circle management problems.
I'll knife this circle. I don't care.
The collapse. Knife the collapse.
It's just I will stand at the wall. This window's broken.
All right, this is clear.
Okay. The
What?
window.
Window.
Oh, you changed it from tactical.
Oh, that's... Sorry.
Oh,
I did. Yeah, he has to play with the regular, normal controller that most people play with.
Yeah, it's actually unacceptable.
All right, we'll change it.
It's freaking me out.
I mean, the only reason we leave this in here is because you would cry if I took it out. I'm
This
just
isn't
kidding.
true.
It's not true. You and lots of other people.
All right, you got one kill under your belt.
Okay.
I have a feeling that...
I need you to
There's
kill
more people here.
67 other people. And
Are you
then-
up to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, always.
These are all yours. Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep the knife. 'cause-
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do
I
something.
mean, it's lucky now.
I mean, come on.
You don't want that scope?
No, I don't like scopes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's abnormal.
Well.
Oh, hello!
Oh, hello. Oh,
Well done.
Oh,
Okay.
man, that hurt.
Okay.
Is he raging in your mic?
He did not.
Yeah.
That guy he heard about Ghost Town and how cool it was, and he just wanted to check it out.
Oh. You're so insane. Check your map, dude. You might have a long run.
Please stop yelling at me.
Trying to help you.
Okay.
Trying to help you. Why are we whispering? Because you said don't yell at you. Okay. Do you right?
I'm really nervous.
this is my hands are actually fully drenched.
Circle
There's no
collapse
pressure to perform.
Yeah, this is. I
Please-
didn't choose
please-
a streamer life. The streamer life chose me, I guess.
Will you please check your map? You're stressing me out.
Give it just a little tap.
Okay, just. The zoom out. Oh my God. All right, boys. This is
Circle management.
next level. Circle management. Here we go.
Circle
Here we go.
management.
Here we go. Here we go. You know what?
You cannot win the game without circle management. And I am
No.
the best tactician in the game.
I feel like I went to school, and Vaughn is my teacher in circle management. I'm failing.
It's a tough one, you know.
It's
We had a pop quiz today, and I'm failing. Pop quiz, kids.
It's
circle management. What do you do?
The student-pupil relationship takes time to develop.
Yeah, we're going on almost
10 years.
Yeah, 10, 14 years.
You should look
or
into
something like
office
that.
hours as well. It's really
Yes.
underutilized. So where do you think our pit stop's going to be here?
Wherever I can drive this knife into people.
Okay, got it.
Wow. Rated M for mature.
Got my head on a swivel. A vehicle would be nice
A
too. I feel
vehicle
like
would be nice. Okay, this is
has been pilfered.
This is
how bad things happen.
Yeah. I shouldn't even stop.
No, I don't even know why
I
you're
don't know I'm
stopping.
stopping. See, but I self-realized, right? So some of those lessons are kicking in. I just felt Vaughn yelling at me in my brain.
I don't actually yell.
He just talks loudly. It's
I
different.
ch my
broadcasting.
rock.
okay.
Oh,
I see.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
it's
you're
on
gonna
the-
get it,
yeah.
buddy. Oh, you gonna get it.
Go say hello.
Oh.
Okay. Well, good for you.
So it seems like he has a gun as well.
Confirmed.
Oh, you got two, don't
Oh.
you?
No, we're solos.
No, I know, but I thought I saw a guy below.
Okay.
I'll just take it and go.
Whoa.
Beautiful.
See you later.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes survival's, the most
Oh,
important.
Again.
dodging.
That was Von der Haar, little angel on my shoulder. saying, Get out! Run away!
See?
Circle management.
You can say what you want.
No, I'm being serious.
I know, sometimes.
I really wanted to go knife him, but
I know.
the little
but
Von
then
der
you
Haar
get
on
goblins,
my shoulder.
and then you die to the blue.
The restraint you displayed there is really mature. and
You know
I
what?
just wanna
You know what? I think you
commend you.
graduated today, son.
It's been a long time coming. Vaughn just handed me a diploma. Just if you can't, I know you can't see
Yeah,
this.
The
can't
calligraphy
see
is great. So
I actually want to turn around and kill him now.
Yeah,
I'm struggling internally.
Yeah, but if you try to run him over, he's going to destroy you with his LMG.
This is true. Okay.
Okay, that's not how you drive.
Okay, don't
Those
worry.
look-
We're
that
doing
looks really
style
cool.
points.
Okay.
We're doing style
All right,
points.
yeah. For your sophomore year, it will be
Learn how to drive.
learn how to drive school.
One thing at a time, Sensei.
So where are we headed?
You know what? I hadn't really thought about that. So we're gonna go to Asylum now. We're just
Great. Well, I mean, that's perfect, because
Since you're the cosmic
you got
silverback.
buried as part of
Yes.
Ghost Town, so you can connect with the other, sort of zombies part of the Blackout map. That's great.
Zombies are life.
And it's interesting because they're actually dead.
Buried is the best zombies map of all time. Don't at me. Oh, man. The gorilla just makes too much noise. It always cracks me up. People want to be like Reaper, the robot, or the gorilla. And it's like, well, if you hear a gorilla and no one in your squad is a gorilla, then you know someone's nearby. So it's like it's basically giving yourself away.
Life's about trade-offs, though. So sometimes you just got to be a noisy gorilla or a robot. And
The most
it'd feel
popular
cool.
characters in Blackout are actually the Blackout characters, which gives me great
That's-
hope for humanity.
Is that true?
Yeah, no, it's a true story. I
didn't
looked it
know
up. Yeah, true story. Scary zombies.
So here's the swap and attach. I love the SWAT.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Well, you're the only one. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually a super popular weapon. I'm joking.
It's
Jokes.
it's really fun to use.
Are you able to name a couple of the more popular Blackout characters?
Drop some stats, Vaughn.
I already dropped the stat.
Was that the
We
only
need,
stat
we,
you're
need a new,
dropping?
we need a new stat.
Okay, Vaughn, what am I doing here? Sensei circle.
Well, you're too good to run the circle edge like us weaker players. So it's important for you to kind of run towards the middle
Okay.
and then get into a fight
Okay.
and then get at least 5 or 6 kills.
Okay.
Or you can turn in your resignation.
Okay.
Okay,
I have
good.
it ready back home.
You've had it ready every day since we started working together. Just waiting.
Just in case. You never know. Break glass.
Break glass.
And we have that recorded if you need to reference
Thank
that at
you.
any
I
point.
appreciate that.
All right.
You're all witness.
All right. Well, sorry, Tim. We're getting a little carried away. Is there something we can tell you or help you with?
Where
He's like,
I want to know what you would be doing if you had the controller
Vaughn,
right now.
what would you be
Mr.
doing?
Von der
Because
Haar.
I feel like I'm failing you.
No, I want
This is great.
I want you to do center line circle and get in the thick of it.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
so first up,
Well, here we
Part
go.
of the fun is comparing strategies,
now
I think.
for real, if I'm playing in this scenario, and if I'm solo, especially, but even if I'm quad, so it depends on which group I'm running with.
Supply dropping
My
coming.
PlayStation team is super aggressive. right? And I have to just basically try to keep up with him all the time. Yeah, you're looking good there. I like until the late game, right? And then depending on if we're quads or not, I do what they call a circle edge. Oh, nice. That's gonna be handy. Oh, you're doing good.
Hello.
Oh, hello, life.
He's
So I like
untouched.
to run the edge of the circle. So as the collapse is coming, I'm basically trying to keep the combat in front of me. You all saw what happened earlier if I get my back turned, right? I don't have the gun skill to spin on people. So I'm trying to control my field of view. I'm trying to make sure that the fight is most likely going to be in front of me and that I create that fight, meaning I see them, I come into their view, not they come up on me. So that's a strategy that I play because I'm just so, well, I'm old. Let's be honest.
I like how you. No.
You're playing to your strengths.
Yeah, right. That's
What's-
right. You should
it's,
always manage your strengths.
He's a
That's it.
veteran. Is I think
Yeah.
a better way to say.
What would you say? What'd you call us earlier?
Old guard.
Old guard. We
Yeah.
are old guard, right? So I think it's but this is the great thing about Blackout. Like you can win and not necessarily be the best gun. It helps. I mean, don't get me wrong. The guys with amazing aim are going to do great. But you can also win with smarts. You can win with loadout. You can win with strategy. You can win with tactics. And it's not just about who can pull the trigger on the other guy quicker than the other one, right? And we've won games by outsmarting opponents, and that feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good to put that experience. It's like that's why I was a search and destroy fan in multiplayer because it's like I felt like I could win because I could outthink the opposition, and do I go left? Do I go right? So. Me, I'm running the circle edge. It's kind of what Miles is doing right now. He's kind of keeping the circle to his back. He's taking advantage of the unlooted territory in front of him. And when you do that, no one can come in behind you, or they cannot come in behind you as easily. And if they do, it's kind of your own fault for not checking your backside.
That's a great perspective because it makes me feel like there's hope on my side.
There is hope. But let me tell you about something we actually did for folks like you inside this with the merit system overhaul. So we did, with the prestige system, we also changed the way the merits work. So basically, the 50% of all players are going to get, quote, paid out, unquote, for playing, so that if you don't, you will receive merits now for having positions that weren't necessarily top 5 or top 10 or top 15, especially in solo and especially in quads, or duos, and so now we'll give more merits for folks who are, doing well without doing really well, so that you can feel like you can advance in the progression system. And that doesn't necessarily make the rich richer in that case because it's pushing it down, whereas the players at the top are sort of earning what they've always earned.
Okay.
And then the other side of that, which was pretty cool, is we have in this particular version sort of expanded the way the merit pool works. Everything gets multiplied by about 10. So it still takes the same length of time to level up as it always has. But the big difference here is you now have the opportunity to award more merits for more things more often.
Okay.
So a kill used to be worth 1 merit, now it's kill used to be worth 1 merit, but now it's worth 10, right? So things worth 100 should be worth 1,000. That kind of scenario gives us the opportunity to create new opportunities to award merits and find new ways to help you level besides just kills and placements, which is the kills, placements, and challenges. By the way, everybody, make sure you're looking at your challenge pages. I think a lot of people leave a lot of merits on the table. I was 2 pickup items away from a lot of merits recently until I went back and checked it. That's a very fast way to level up the people.
Do your homework. So we just got some gunfire from the west.
It looks like the far house. There's a helicopter
Yeah.
landing here, so this guy might have set up shop. Had the same idea I had, is go to the far edge.
Okay. All right.
Some banging. Hearing some banging happen.
So he knows you're here somewhere. But
what he doesn't know is I got this.
yeah.
You should repair your armor, though. I mean, I'm just trying to help, not micromanage. Heavy sigh.
How is your armor doing?
And also, you
okay.
should equip the other health pack. I mean, I'm not trying to armchair quarterback or micromanage. I'm just saying these are opportunities for you to be more successful, and my job is to make you successful.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Imminent. Get to safety.
Also, you really should have a scope, but we're going to leave that one off the table. Just having fun.
Thank you for your feedback. I'm going to file that.
So are you going to steal the helicopter?
You know what? Now that you said that, the answer is yes.
Okay, great.
Just for fun? Where's it?
I mean, like, they're just giving it away, basically. Like,
yeah, but there's no point in taking it. There's so much noise.
Net
Oh yeah.
Okay.
See, that guy's a camper, and
Yeah.
Miles loves campers.
I don't like this guy. You know, he's rubbing me the wrong way sitting in this wherever he's sitting.
He's gonna sit in the bathroom.
Yeah, he's gonna sit in the bathroom. Guess what? Monkey's here to play.
Oh man, the monkey is here to play.
Miles is the master at reading where the mini-map is.
Okay, first.
Oh, he's up there.
there
I
he
saw that man. Yeah. He wasn't expecting the cosmic silverback.
He might jump outside. That's what I would do.
Yeah, that's what you would do. Try to come in behind
Get
you.
inside their head. Is he going for the helicopter?
No. There he
Oh,
is.
you called it.
Or he's just breaking glass.
Yeah,
yeah, it's on.
Nice.
Nice kill, Miles.
Thank you.
Well done.
Oh, look at all that beautiful
Look at
health.
this. That is-
Oh my
thank you.
gosh. Yes.
Thank you, Mace.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
I have
So this is
no-
a classic hoarding situation.
Check the second tab.
Yeah, so thank you for collecting all this for me. You know, I really appreciate. This is a new system you brought in where
it's
people
actually,
just give it to you now.
See the gray here on this
This-
thing.
this
This is
is a new
actually
thing,
yeah,
yeah.
it's actually one of the quality of life improvements here. Where if you look at the gray thing, it just means you're already maxed out on that ammo type, so you understand there's
Yeah.
no point in
Okay,
taking it.
I'm freaking out just sitting there while
I
you're
forgot
talking
to
about
mention
it,
that
to be honest.
earlier. Yeah.
Okay, well that felt pretty good.
All right, there's only 13 left in this game.
Miles, it also looked good. I just wanted to
Thank
mention.
you. I
Yeah.
appreciate
Yeah,
that.
so now you have good footage.
And now this house is yours. You own it legally. So that's
the deed has
Yeah.
been signed.
Possession is
gentlemen.
9/10.
Yeah.
Miles, can I see the map real quick? Please.
Yes, please hold. Let me. So there's a draft.
I'm neurotic about that too. I'm really happy that you closed
Okay,
that door.
this.
Yeah. So about 30% of this circle right here is actually out of the map. So
Yeah.
Advised.
So
with-
it's just open land now.
yeah, see that open land behind that border. We actually expanded the map boundaries so that the map is sort of more shaped in a more consistent way and give us room to experiment. It was actually kind of fun to run along the fence line or bounce back and forth between it, but then you'd be out of bounds. So we actually pushed the boundary on this side of the map back from the fence
Let me show it.
so that you can actually use the map boundaries as cover objects, which is not something we...
Do you hear that?
I do hear that.
Yep. Trying to...
Well, you're talking to us about literally pushing the boundaries, which is exciting. But I also do hear,
Figuratively.
yeah, and
No, I don't want to make sure. It's hard to hear enough the game as it is. In
Yeah.
the fence.
I don't feel good sitting here. I have to be honest with you
Yeah,
guys.
I don't know. You're not. This isn't your style.
No, I'm getting antsy. I want to go.
You should
hunt.
do it. You know, you're doing great, bro.
Okay.
It's all you.
8 left, but I also don't have good weapons to be wide open.
No.
I'm gonna go to these houses down here.
Okay.
This is probably.
oh, hello.
Oh,
Man.
Miles, that was a great game,
Miles, what-
sir. Way to go, sir.
I thought you had that.
Way to
Honestly,
go.
that was incredibly well done.
Let's just edit the end and say I won.
Yeah, let's put in a number one, please.
Awesome.
We Photoshop a 1.
we can. We'll all handle it in post. Miles and David, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So yeah, Operation Grand Heist is out there now. Quickly, besides the improvements and updates to Blackout, what else can people get in Operation
Yeah,
Grand Heist?
so on the MP side of things, we got 2 brand new maps. We got Casino and Lockup, which are pretty awesome. Very different experiences with those. We also have One in the Chamber right now. That's a new game mode that's out. Brought that back. Fans have been asking for that. We also have new Specialist, Outrider, and she's got some really cool stuff overall. And then also out now is League Play, which players have been asking for. I know it's taken a little bit, but we wanted to make sure we had all the bits in it.
Well, gentlemen, thank you for stopping over from Treyarch Studios. So that's Operation Grand Heist, the Blackout mode as it appears on PlayStation 4. There's lots of other good updates in Operation Grand Heist. And that's another episode of PlayStation Underground. Thanks again to the gentlemen from Treyarch for checking out the new updates with us. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. That was fun, guys.
PlayStation